Psychic Radio, Earth's #1 psychic radio network, and watching Moonstruck TV, enlightening television. Welcome.
Time for Jordy Jane's Psychic Medium with Jordy Jane. Live from jordyjanes.com.au.
Connect direct. In North America, dial 888-454-2751. In London, 20-3519-2158. In Sydney, dial 02-8488-3147. Or online, contact us through our Facebook page, facebook.com/psychic radio.
Or one of our websites,
askoneradio.com or moonstruck.tv.
This is Jordy Jane's Psychic Medium
On A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. Welcome to my beautiful show for the next 15 minutes. My name is Jordy Janes. I am a psychic medium and I live in Wallan, Victoria, in Australia, and we are still currently in our lockdown phase of stage 3. Melbourne City is stage 4. But what's really interesting today is over here, it's the Are You OK Day. Now, it's really interesting because we sometimes are aware that people are okay, but sometimes we're not aware when people aren't okay. So it's always good to just check up on people and go, are you okay? You don't have to fix the problem. You just have to be there for them to help them work it through. I know for myself personally, I had a bit of a judgment thing going on last week, and it was really nice to be able to connect with someone, or a couple of my friends actually messaged me for some reason. They didn't know why, and then when I said something to them, they go, that makes sense. Because I was all in my head, and it really helps to just talk it out without trying to fix it, but really talk it out. So it's always good to make sure you have a friend or someone that you can go to, even if it's a counselor, therapist, someone that you can actually download so you're not carrying it around for yourself anymore. And that's a really important thing. It's not to say that we discard it. It just means that we understand it and we put it to the side and we work on it when we're feeling a little bit stronger in ourselves and stronger within what's going on. So I was going to talk about the beautiful awareness of how we work as humans in spirit. And sometimes we're aware of things, but then we're not. So it's always good if someone comes in. We are always intuitive. So if someone comes into your mind, maybe just message them, are you okay? Is there anything I can do? So it's always good, especially in this beautiful consciousness that we're going through at the moment with the dreaded virus. I don't like to put a name on it, but it's true. We are going through a reset. We are going through a cleanse, and allowing ourselves to see things differently is really important. And we need to be there for the community. We need to be there for our friends, our family, our loved ones, our neighbours even. And it's really interesting because I've got neighbours, but we don't really chat. So, but that's okay. But we know we've got each other next door to each other. So if we need something, we've got the door. We just have to knock, okay? We just have to ring the bell. But awareness, I'm actually doing a workshop tomorrow night about awareness and understanding how we look at things and our awareness, how it enacts with us and how we sort of open ourselves up a lot more, and knowing, even just knowing our senses is a really important thing too. And so what I would suggest today is, even all this afternoon, this evening, tomorrow, is sit for about 5-10 minutes and just close your eyes, take a deep breath, clear the mind, and be aware of what thoughts come in, and be aware of going, oh, okay, I'm overthinking. I need some help. Okay. And it's really interesting because someone's already starting to affect my throat. So I have got a beautiful caller with me. So please, but make sure if you're having any thoughts or anything like that, oh my God, they're starting to play with my voice. Make sure you always reach out to your counselor, therapist, your loved ones, just to help you out to just breathe. Because sometimes our heads will take over and we don't breathe. Sometimes we don't remember to breathe and we just need to go, listen to music, dance like no one's watching, really, really do things and not judge yourself for doing those and just do it for you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, everyone. So I have the beautiful I think it's Kaylorna.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
So it's Kaylorna, is it?
Kaylana, yeah.
Kaylana, thank you. Sorry about that. How are you today?
Wait, what?
How are you today? Or this evening, I should
pretty
say.
Good, pretty good.
That's good. Thank you for allowing me to connect with you today. How would you like me to work for you? Would you like me to work as work psychically or mediumshiply?
What do you mean, medium, what? What was the other one that you're breaking up?
So, sorry, darling. Psychically is working with what's going on around you. Sorry, I'm just making sure that my mic's right. And mediumship is connecting with loved ones.
I'll do the connecting with loved ones.
Yeah, good, because I've got someone with me. So I was going to say, if you wanted psychic, I think I was going to go mediumship anyway. So bear with me for a second while I connect. Whoa. I have this gorgeous gentleman stepping forward, and as he steps forward with me, he's showing me like a pocket watch or actually the clogs within a clock. So I don't know if he worked on clocks or he loved clocks, but there's something about clocks with this gentleman. I also want to say he wants to give you a massive hug, and he's also got a really gorgeous, I want to say deep, crackly voice, but I just want to acknowledge this. Does this make sense to you, darling?
Wait, what?
Sorry, can you hear me? Sorry.
Wait, I can't hear you.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Nothing like technology these days, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I have a gentleman who is showing me clocks, showing me working on clocks, or love the intricacy of the clogs in clocks. Like he was very much a mechanical type of gentleman. He's also got a raspy sort of, he's got a deep voice, but also I feel like at the end he didn't have quite a lot of vocal muscle for him to be able to speak. Would this make sense to you, darling?
Yeah.
Would you be connected really strongly with a grandfather or a gentleman that would be like a father figure for you that's very much, he was a protector, but he was also allowing you to be and do your own thing. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Thank you. And he keeps telling me about the reason why he's brought the clocks in too is because you need to stop watching your time. You need to know that you've got all the time in the world. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Thank you. You are absolutely, oh my God, your energy is gorgeous. But he's just coming through with this most gorgeous energy, but I know he would be like showing his finger. I know you can't see me right now, but he's actually got his finger out pointing, going, you need to know that you're well looked after and you need to know that you need to keep your chin up. And he's like he's actually telling you off, but in a way that he's really giving you love. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, he's absolutely gorgeous and he keeps wanting to play with my throat. So it's really interesting. I feel like he had throat issues or there was something around the throat area for him that he wasn't able to use his voice at the end. Would that make sense to you?
Yes, he did.
Thank you. And also he's telling me that he didn't like medication much, so he wasn't a stickler for his health at the end.
He needed help. He needed help, and he just didn't want to.
Thank you. Because he keeps playing with he's like he's using the excuse that the medicine made his stomach play up, so he wouldn't take it.
He wouldn't take the medicine? That he was supposed to take.
That makes sense.
That's what he's telling me.
Yeah. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
because he was very. He was a very stubborn man, though, but he was also very caring. He worked really hard. He worked hard. I reckon he worked right up until the day that he wasn't able to. Does that make sense?
Yeah. He helped everybody.
Thank you. And are you one of 3 children, or is he wants to acknowledge 3 children?
Yeah, Sean and Dustin, my 2 brothers.
Okay, thank you. And he just wants to give you a massive hug and goes, I'm looking out for you. I'm always on your shoulder. He's always that ray of sunshine that he keeps talking about. He's always, he wants to say that ray of sunshine over your shoulder is me.
Okay.
And did he like jazz music as well?
Yeah, I think so. Did he? Jazz music?
Because he's talking about jazz. He's talking about jazz music.
He likes.
But he just wants. Sorry.
You hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, he likes Frank Sinatra. Like, I don't know if that would be considered jazz.
Yeah, I would say so because he's got the clicking happening in his fingers. It makes so much sense with the way he's using my fingers. That's pretty cool. All right. So he just wants to give you a massive hug. He also wants to say that the family needs to come together at this time and make sure you've just got a shoulder to cry on with everyone. Okay? So be there for each other, he's telling me.
I know. He always said that.
All right. Good. All right, darling, may I leave his love with you? And if you need to connect with me, you can connect with me on my Facebook page. It was so nice, Kalani, to meet you.
Wait, I have one more question. Did he say anything like about my mom? Like my mom or anything? Like, did he say anything? I know he was talking about 3 children.
Yeah, he just wants to say to Mum to... okay, thank you. I feel like you need to step on her toes a little bit. So that with you need to straighten her out a little bit, is what he's telling me. Be a little bit firmer around... Yeah, firmer around her and giving her things to do, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just about to finish, so may I leave that with you, darling? Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your gorgeous... Is this your dad or your grandfather?
My grandfather.
Okay, thank you. So may I leave this with you, darling? Thank you so much. And if you need to connect with me, go to my Facebook page, Geordie Jane Psychic Medium. Thank you, darling. Have a lovely evening.
You too.
Thank you. And everyone, have a lovely week. Blessings and hugs, and I will chat to you all next week. All right, bye for now.
To A1R Psychic Radio, Earth's #1 psychic radio network, and watching Moonstruck TV, enlightening television. Welcome.
Time for Amazing Grace, Celebrity Psychic with Grace Wilczek.
Grace Wilczek.
Live from Facebook.com/Grace Wilczek Medium Psychic.
Connect direct. In North America, dial 888-454-2751. In London, 20-3519-2158. In Sydney, dial 02-8488-3147. Or online, contact us through our Facebook page, Facebook.com/Psychic Radio.
Or one of our websites,
AskOneRadio.com or Moonstruck.tv.
This is Amazing Grace, Celebrity Psychic
on A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Good evening, USA, and hello to everyone where you are. I welcome you, welcome to my show, to Amazing Grace. I am Grace Wilczek. I am psychic, medium, clairvoyant. I got connection to higher realm angel and different galactic. I work with metaphysics, I work with the quantum physics. And I would like you to listen and change your energy a little bit with the flowers. Because I would like to talk today about the therapy flower therapy. And I got something for you today to show you. It's the Australian native flowers, because we got so many flowers. They are gorgeous and they are helping us. And each flower has a different connection and a different personality. And you can, they from like, physical and emotional well-being. Flowers are from divine, and flowers is the healing art. And we can use the colors, we can use the essence, we can have infusion, and we can pick them from the wild, but it's not a good idea because, you can see it around the flower, and flower always will help you. Flowers can help you with the healing chakras and having meditation, having bath. Flowers are amazing. We got a lot of essential oil and fragrance, and they're so beautiful, and flowers always helping you. Flowers are connected to fairies and these little things, big creatures. They helping us really, and they sitting in everywhere. Even if you purchase a flower, in bunch of flower, they will be there. Please talk to them. They will be help you. Okay. And flowers, they associate with the angel. All angels have a flower, and the flower is helping you. If, for example, you would like to speak with Archangel Michael, he got iris, and he got lilac, and lily, the yellow lily, and the cactus. And please be with the flower if you do meditation. That will help you. You can heal your chakras. You can lay down on the grass and on the flowers. They will help you. You got a lot of light for opening you spiritually and your psychic ability. Okay. When you're sitting next to the flower, usually please tune to the flower and talk to them and ask them for your help. Okay. Because we got a lot of need, and we will receive a lot of help. It's a different method working with the flowers, but it's a many things. I can talk and talk and talk, but my time is limited. My show today is 15 minutes, and because I'm so busy. I see they showing me like to talk about Archangel Raphael, for example. Archangel Raphael got a flower, is a banksia, is a tulip. I would like to show you Australian flower. This is my present from yesterday. That's why I got the present from my son-in-law, okay? And I say, oh, fantastic. That probably Angel wants me to talk about these flowers. And they Australian native flowers. There's so many of them here, and they help you. Very strong flowers. They can help you with your sickness. Like me at the moment, I just got a little bit throat. Maybe it's Coca-Cola because I catch this in the morning. It's somebody gonna have a problem, or it's a spirit around me and they wanna show something. I feel like, you can heal yourself with the flowers, and the flowers gonna help you a lot. I feel like I just want to show you more. You can use eucalyptus. You can use, I show you how eucalyptus look like. Eucalyptus is a beautiful flower, and they can help you with your throat chakra. All flowers make you strong because they are a very strong flowers, They all come from divine. For example, Banksha is telling you like it's open new beginning. I show you the Banksha. And Banksha is talking about, you know, be strong, be, we come back from the ashes, like we have a fire, we got the storm, we got everything. But Banksha always grow back, and always after fire, everything is dead, but Banksha is there. And Banksha is growing first. Many flights to open you to connect with the spirit is for example that one. That one is so nice flower, and she is connecting you to higher realm, to with the spirit. I got a caller now. I would like to take the phone call from the Lorraine. Lorraine from New Zealand. Hello, Lorraine.
Hi.
How are you, darling?
I'm good, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, how can I help you, dear? Do you have any specific question?
Yeah, I have a question concerning my love life.
Your life? Yes.
My love life, yes.
Yeah, what I see around you. Do you have a partner? Because if yes, I saw him and you've been connected together like in friends from the beginning, and after you develop more relationship and more, you know, you become more closer and closer. Are you in a relationship?
Sort of. It's just having trouble kicking off, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, but because
yes,
you
there's someone.
You're seeing, yeah, he's a lovely man, he's a nice man. I just will show you. I just got my angel because they showing me already in my third eye. I see the beautiful man with a heart, and he is called, so yeah, he is very nice. Look, he is very nice, and I feel you are a very nice lady. That's gonna be good for you, okay? And I see you like you deserve the love, and angel is protecting you. Please call romance angel for help, for relationship, or angel of or relationship angel. Please help me with my relationship, okay? Because they usually there, but if you don't ask, you don't getting help. For some reason, I got here. It's a beautiful. I feel that you, and this is, you are so beautiful, lady, but you need to love yourself first, okay? And it's a, you need to heal your heart, because I see emerald crystal around you. Please put on your heart, because that's going to be healing, a lot of healing for your emotion, okay? And I feel like you want to go somewhere. You would like to go somewhere or move or travel?
Yeah, I'd actually like to move closer to him.
Yeah, I see you with yeah. They're showing me honeymoon for you. Okay? Oh, it's wonderful, and it looks like it's a Venice, okay? You're just gonna go on honeymoon. Please don't stress yourself. Please put everything to your guide and to your spirit from your family members. I feel like it's the Archangel Michael. He's his forces, and he's saying to me like, you can do it, you can do it. Okay, just be strong. Please be strong like flowers. Okay, because they survive in a big storm. They survive big fire, and you will survive everything. It's showing me like you got the red flag little bit. Be careful, okay? Like, you know, I don't know, there is for previous relationship. You need to clear yourself, okay? And I feel you are spiritual person, what they showing me. Are you doing anything spiritual?
Sorry, I can't quite understand you. Am I doing anything what, sorry?
Are you a spiritual person?
Oh, yes.
Yes, because I feel you're gonna Yeah, and you for me, like they showing me you are spiritual teacher. You don't need to teach, but you are helping people with everything, like and they want to help you awaken your more gift, okay? Because they want to open you more up. Please use your crystal for your help, and please be positive with your relationship. Everything will be fine, but you love yourself first. And what I said is love yourself first. I said before, please love yourself. If you love yourself, you give a lot of love to yourself.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, and other people will be love you, okay? And you will be draw more love to yourself. Please see yourself. I am already with relationship, and everything is nice. Everything is good. I feel he is very nice man, and yeah, and a honeymoon for you, how I said before, is beautiful for you. Okay, I wish you all the best and enjoy your relationship, and everything will be okay. Okay, I feel I need to finish my show because it's the short one now, and it's a very happy energy for you. How I see how they showing me. Okay, please wear it more pink color, darling, for you, and you will be fine. Okay, and yeah, please connect with the flowers. How I said before, pink roses will be very good for you. Okay, for your last life. Okay.
Listening to A1R Psychic Radio, Earth Earth's #1 psychic radio network, and watching Moonstruck TV, enlightening television. Welcome.
Time for Psychic Paths with Suzanne Marie. Live from PsychicPaths.com.
Connect direct. In North America, dial 888-454-2751. In London, 20-3519-2158. In Sydney, dial 02-8488-3147. Or online, contact us through our Facebook page, facebook.com/Psychic Radio.
Or one of our websites.
AskOneRadio.com or Moonstruck.tv.
This is Psychic Paths
On A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Marie, and welcome to A1R Psychic Radio. I'm here tonight with you to do some fantastic readings, and I appreciate everyone calling in tonight and all my listeners. I would like to first thank my sponsor, Chris Roman, CrisRoman, and you can find him in psychologytoday.com for anything that's more serious than the psychic readings that happen here on A1R Psychic Radio. So also visit me on psychicpaths.com and let me know if you'd like a reading there. And also Psychic Paths on Facebook. Come join me. So, I'm here on a Wednesday and hoping everyone is healthy and at peace and warm. I'm from Minnesota, so it went from 80 to 50 overnight as if it's seen a state trooper. So we're all dealing in sweaters tonight. I'm not one for fires or camping out or none of that. I'm mainly a cocoa and fireplace type of girl. So I'm getting ready to sit by the fireplace and enjoy peace and beauty. It's been a wonderful, wonderful week for A1R Psychic Radio. We have a lot of good readers, and I hope that you stick around and come often and see who's doing readings. So, yeah, that's me, and I'm a clairvoyant. I see past, present, and future. I'm also a light trance medium, so I connect with spirit, past loved ones, but they don't overtake me. They come and visit, and I can relay the messages. So that's my gifts, and I'm happy to be here helping you in any way I can. This has been really, really a wonderful experience on A1R Psychic Radio, and I appreciate the experience. We have Mindy from Kentucky calling in. Hello?
I'm here.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What can I help you with tonight?
I was just wanting to see if you could possibly tune into my dad. I lost my dad roughly 5 months ago in a horrible car accident.
Oh, no. I'm so very sorry to hear that. I'm sorry for your loss. I will see. I'll see what I can do in spirit. Hang on a minute. I think I have him. Did he have brown hair?
Yes.
That's kind of wavy or curly?
It's not curly. It's
wavy.
I mean, it's pretty just average.
Okay, because I'm seeing it kind of wavy. He's showing me the accident.
Yeah.
It was horrific. He says, and just like that. So
Yeah, it was pretty. It was very quickly.
He says he loves you, and he was he an outdoor kind of a guy?
Was he what?
Kind of an outdoors kind of a guy. He liked being outdoors. Yes. He's showing me woods and part of his personality was being outside. He doesn't have many regrets. He was a very loving guy, and he's telling me that he knew his time on earth was precious. He's you're not the only child. He's showing me, I think, three children.
3 what?
He had 3 children?
No, he has 6.
He's showing me 3 and a dog.
In a Dodge?
A dog. There's a dog he misses. So okay, I'm trying to clarify what he's saying. Is there 3 girls?
He has 4 girls and 2 boys.
Okay. He's watching over all of you, but he's very close to 3 girls. There's 3 girls that he's watching over, and he's checking in on, and
that's probably his 3 oldest, because we're usually the ones that try to stay pretty connected with him.
He's saying one is under the weather that he's listening to. He's telling me, be careful, don't tell all my secrets, don't tell all my business. But there is someone that's feeling down and a little lost at the moment. So he's helping her. He's giving her a lot of love from spirit. Is there something in the family about books? Are there some books that are special?
Books?
Maybe, yeah, like maybe photograph books?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay, he's making it significant that somebody in the family, one of the children, he's got brown hair, and it don't look like light brown, dark brown hair, has a book from your dad, and he's aware of that he has that book.
What is it now?
It's a book. It's like a photograph book. It's a memory book. It's something that some things are in it about the family. And
okay.
The young man has it, and he likes that. When this young man looks through the pictures, so does your dad. Your dad's right there. Yeah, he thought life was precious. He lived life to the fullest. And
yeah, that's for sure.
He's really sad that it was over in a minute, like not even a minute. He keeps saying it just like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's just saying that he'll be there whenever you need him, and he hears when people talk to him. And has someone just had a child?
What is it now?
Has someone just had a child?
Has someone what with a child? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Just had a child or expecting a child?
My cousin Haley, she just delivered a baby. His niece just had a child.
Okay, he wants people to know that the baby was with him beforehand, before birth, that they do know each other and they were connected in spirit, in heaven, that he held that child.
Me and my husband were also in a really bad toss-up about having another kid, and we had another medium tell us that we were going to have another child, that he was in spirit with a child that was soon to come.
I sense that one is coming. I sense that there's another one that's in spirit with him. Yeah, I do.
Do you pick up if it's a boy or a girl?
I see a boy.
A boy.
I see a boy, yeah. He's going to like the outdoors as much as your father did. Camping and just being out there. He's going to have a lot of the personality traits of your dad. So, yeah. And a really, really sweet smile. When this baby smiles, you're going to smile. He lights a room up, so congratulations. It's going to be wonderful. But yeah, he's with your father now. And your father wants you to know he's okay. He's all right.
That's good. That's comforting.
Let's see what else. He's saying something about cars. Cars. He seems to worry about other people's cars.
He's a mechanic, that's why.
Okay, I'm a woman, and anytime a man starts talking about mechanics, it goes right up over my head. But he seems to know what he's talking about. And
yeah, that's all he ever did his whole life. He was a mechanic.
He's still doing his job. He's watching out for other people's cars. Yeah, he's real excited about connecting with you too. Real happy on the other side. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Is there anything else that he wants me or Willie, his son-in-law, to know? His son-in-law was actually in the car accident with him.
He wants him to seriously know that he's okay. He's concerned about survivor guilt or survivor feelings, or having been through it. So I want you to tell your significant other that your dad really, really is okay, and it was his time to go. Even though it went just like that, it's okay. He's happy, and he's still hanging around all of you.
Okay.
So
thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome, and it was an honor to read for you.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you. You have a nice
night. Good night. You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. We should have another caller in a minute. That was pretty nice. Who? Hello, Lorraine from New Zealand.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Somebody I can actually understand today.
I hope you're having a good night. Is there anything I can
Well,
help you?
it's daytime here. Yes, I'd like. It's daytime here. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah.
You're in a warm place.
Well, it's still winter. We're coming to the end. Oh no, actually, we've just entered spring.
Okay. So you're probably feeling a little bit what I'm doing as a turn of the weather, as of a season. What can I help you with tonight?
I'd like some insight into, immediate future for my love life, please, Suzanne.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me see what I can connect with Spirit with. What Spirit is saying is that you've been through some hard times with love, like pain. You've gone through some heartbreak, but I'm not seeing someone right now with you. Am I correct?
So I'm sort of in a relationship. It's just having a little bit of trouble getting off the ground with COVID and work and distance.
I sense you're lonely. I sense there's a loneliness. Is that because of COVID? Is that because of everything?
It has been, but we're level 2, so it's not too bad. We can travel again now, but there is someone I've been seeing.
I sense what I'm sensing is it's a very low energy, and I don't think I've ever sensed that in an ongoing relationship where the energy of the relationship seems to be just really, really low. Do you feel that? Like it's not an intense relationship. I want to say that you're going to go into a lull with the relationship. That doesn't mean an end to it, but it does mean that it just kind of stays kind of stagnant. And it's not neither one of your fault. I just sense an energy change to maybe what I'm sensing is you know that quiet time before something big happens. There always seems to be a quiet time before something really big happens, and I sense that this is what it might be. It might be that there's a little low, and the energy's a little bit really low. Like you almost feel like friends, but really close friends. And then all of a sudden, it's like boom. He gets on his knee. He says, "Can I marry you?" and that whole lull is kind of over. That's what I sense. I sense this is just a quiet period, and I sense it's going to last at least another 4 to 6 weeks where it's just kind of a low energy. He comes into your life with a lot of laughter and a lot of sunshine. He brightens your life. And
yeah, he does.
It's going to be more intense, I'd say, in November and December. That's what I'm picking up in the next couple months. Bide your time with that too. While it's the low energy, this is a really, really, really good time to focus on you, your needs, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and to do the things that you need to do before all the hot, intense stuff come. Do you know what I mean? I don't want you. I don't want you to be like, well, I only wish I had done this. In fact, I want you to take out a notebook and start writing down all the things you're going to do in the next couple months that make you happy and make you feel fulfilled, and the things that you want to do. That way, when it does get hot and intense, you've already done the things that you need to do. You also have a very fiery light. You're amazing. With the light you have inside of you. Yeah, you also light up any room. Yeah, that's what I see. I see it's just a lull for a little bit, and then the big things start happening. I think for him, I think he's also, right now, I think what he's doing is kind of looking over what he needs to do in order to make you both work and where you're going. Is there a part of him that's kind of shy? Because I think with that, he's a little shy about what he's thinking. Hello? Did I lose you? Okay. Yeah, so just go ahead and take your time, and he can take his time, and just enjoy this low energy time. It's going to be all worth it in the end. It's going to be a really good relationship. Hello.
Hi, Suzanne. I lost the last couple of minutes here. Hi.
Yeah, so I think he's not expressing himself with what he's thinking and what he's feeling, but he does have plans, and he is looking for your future together. I just sense that when it comes to him expressing his deep thinking, that he's being a little bit shy about it, and maybe it's just about surprising you with it. You know, like one day he just pops a question and you had no idea. For your sake.
I know the only time he tells me he loves me is when we're together. And then when I go to leave, because we work pretty much Monday to half a day Saturday, it's like he disconnects. And I feel all that love and that when I'm with him. When I'm not with him, it's sort of, it gets really quiet, and I know he's busy and we're both busy, but it's just, yeah. And we do.
Go ahead.
Sorry?
Be patient. Give it at least 4 to 6 weeks. All right?
Yeah.
Be patient.
Do
I
you
know.
see me? I know, yeah, being very patient. Do you see me moving closer to him?
Yeah, when this lull is over, a lot of change is going to happen. It's going to be very fast action movement, but not for 4 to 6 weeks. So be patient, okay?
I will.
I do see this relationship moving. I just think it's going to take time. I think this is the quiet before, and yeah, it's going to turn out. You have to trust me at least for a little bit, 4 to 6 weeks.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you for calling.
No, thank you, because I lost you for a couple of minutes. It just went dead, and it's like, oh my gosh, where's she gone?
I'm so glad we got connected again, and I appreciate you calling in. You have yourself a very good night or day. Wish I was
Thank you,
there.
Suzanne. Good day. Thank you, and thank you so much. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that's another ending to my show for tonight. And I hope that everybody has had a good night. And come back next Wednesday, see what's going on here again. And thank you all for joining me tonight. Much appreciated. And thank you for the callers. Yeah, and stick around, because there'll be more good stuff happening. And visit my Facebook page, Psychic Paths. All right. Bye.
Amazingly accurate, clear answers to any question. You'll love Suzanne Marie readings. Clairvoyant reader and spiritual light transmitter. Tarot is used for spirit confirmation. She's been a spiritual reader for 30 years and would love to be able to bring accurate, clear, visionary readings for those who seek answers. Available online and phone. Call 320-455-2303 or email readingsbysuzanne@gmail.com. Suzanne Marie. Check her event page for specials. $20 for 20 minutes through 2020. Wow.
A1R Psychic Radio, Earth's #1 psychic radio network, and watching Moonstruck TV, enlightening television. Welcome.
Time for New York City Celebrity Psychic with Perry Lyons. Live from PerryLyonsBrilliance.wixsite.com/Perry Lyons.
Connect direct. In North America, dial 888-454-2751. In London, 20-3519-2158. In Sydney, dial 02-8488-3147. Or online, contact us through our Facebook page, facebook.com/psychic radio.
Or one of our websites,
AskOneRadio.com or Moonstruck.tv.
This is New York City Celebrity Psychic
On A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Hi, cats and kittens. How are you today? I'm Perry Lyons, New York Celebrity Psychic, and I'm very happy to have you here. As you can see, I'm wearing a man's jacket and a poorly tied necktie. There's a reason for this. Probably not as sexy a reason as you're thinking of, so let me give you a second to just finish thinking that. Okay, I'll tell you what the real deal is. Backing up a second, people often ask me, when did you first realize that you were a complete circus freak? And I said, that's not exactly what they asked, but, you know, I used to get fired from jobs for my psychic ability. And this one time I was working as a personal shopper, which is what my day job used to be. Very, very prestigious department store in New York City. And this woman came in. She was carrying a little chihuahua, very cute. He was wearing a green sweater. And I was sort of daydreaming, so I was kind of when I go into daydreaming, I kind of go into, sort of being psychic mode. So she came in and I was like, hi. She said, how are you? And I said, hey, good. You look so fresh. You look like you just got off the 8 a.m. flight from Costa Rica. She looked at me like this. She said, I did just get off the 8 a.m. flight from Costa Rica. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let me show you some stuff. So I was showing her some stuff. Here's a blouse. Here's it. And I was making conversation. I said, so how is it for you adjusting to New York City after being in Cambridge, Massachusetts for so long? And she said, how do you know I'm from Cambridge? I'm like, you didn't mention it? She hadn't talked to me at all. She's like, no, I haven't said one thing. I'm like, So I was trying to, totally not spying on you, because I didn't know who she was, nor did I care. And then her dog was like, yep, one of those little step-on dogs. And she said, I said, well, that's a cute dog, trying to divert her attention. And I said, I bet he's a Gemini. Is he a Gemini? And she looked at me and she said, his name is Gemini. I want to see your manager. And that was that. So that happened a couple more times. People tend to be cooler about it, but what am I doing? How would I know that? So I've always had this ability, but the reason it sort of got focused was because in 2010, I was then engaged to actually one of People Magazine's Sexiest Men Alive, and I was doing a singing gig in Greenwich Village, and a piano fell in my head. Yeah, I know. You're like, what? They couldn't find an anvil? No, hi, Julia in Houston. I'll be with you in one sec. We're just going to do a couple of cards. So sit tight. Go grab a Coke or something, because I really want to talk to you. I have something to tell you. Anyway, so there I was. I had just finished doing a cabaret set. I was a New York cabaret singer, and I was wearing this Gucci gown that Courtney Love had just given me. And I crawled into the piano to look for my old snow boots because it was snowing outside, right? And I was under there so long that they forgot I was there. And grand pianos have a lid, right? Like that, right? Pretend you're a grand piano. Okay. And so just as I was popping up from under, the guy who was adjusting the piano got startled. He let the lid fall. Boom! Down. I'm out for 3 days. When I woke up, I knew a lot more than I should about other people's business. So I also could not tell a lie to save. I would say everything I thought, like Jim Carrey in Liar Liar. That is not a fun way to live. I remember walking into the doctor, who was a big celebrity doctor, and I looked at his shirt, and I'm like, wow, that's like a $5,000 shirt. That's handmade in London. Is this all above board, or are you like doing prescriptions illegally? And he looked at me like, and anyway, years later, it turns out he was shut down for selling prescriptions illegally. Where was I going with all this? Oh, where I was going with all this is that I have, as a result of that, I have something called traumatic brain injury, which I mostly recovered from. I couldn't talk for a year. I had to go live with my parents. My gorgeous boyfriend left because I couldn't remember anything for more than 30 seconds. And also because I knew he was cheating all of a sudden. But, so here's what I wanted to say. I had piano fall in my head, right? And that was bad. And I couldn't talk for a year. That was bad. Everybody, most of my famous friends, zoop, left. The ones who stuck around are awesome. So and now I have a TV show, I have great friends, I have a wonderful pretend apartment in Versailles, and, back to normal. And after about 8 years of struggle, and I never thought it would get better, ever. So if you're going through something, here's what I want you to know. It's hard. You're not the only person out there who's going through this. You might want to reach out. Your friends love you a lot more than you think they do. You don't want to complain too much because you don't want to get stuck there. That's what I found. But it gets better. That's the main thing. It gets better. So quickly, today's transparent tarot card reading for the week is, isn't this fascinating? Can you see that? I usually have white silk to hold up in back of it. But as I said, I mentioned piano hit me in the head. This is, God, beautiful. It's the 10 of, I'm sorry, a little flustered today. Sorry, it's the 10 of Pentacles. So this is it's a time when, it's a week when I think loans are going to get given out. It's a time when old cycles are coming to an end, new cycles are going to begin. It's a good week if you're looking to like get money from a bank or ask a relative for help or give a relative help. It's a good week for that. This card is really accurate. This is again, sorry if you can't see this. It's a transparent tarot. It's a magical deck. This is the Lovers upside down. The Two of Cups, excuse me, upside down. Two of Cups is a romance card. Upside down, it means this is not a good week for relationships. I will tell you that almost every relationship I know of, old and new, has come to an end in the last 3 days. So if that's happened to you, don't feel bad. It's just what is going on here. And then the last card, I'll have the white silk cloth next week. Sorry about that. And the transparent tarot this is a week that we will be coming out of. That's the Four of Swords. So it's the seclusion and the being kind of retreating from the world card. It's saying that we're going to be going out in the world again, but be a little careful. Wear your mask. Please wash your hands. This is a real thing. I love that a guy recently he tried to enter a store without a mask, and they said, you can't come in here because we don't want people getting sick. And he presented this card that gave him a religious exemption. I guess it said, I am God's favorite person. But we're all God's favorite people. So wear a mask, and I'm asking particularly because I have a partner who is very ill and has a compromised immune system because of cancer. And if if you don't wear a mask, you'll die. And so, while it's a little inconvenient to wear it for 3 minutes, there are a lot of people out there who have fragile immune systems, so I'm asking you, please do. Hi, thank you for waiting. You're still there. You're still there? No, you left. Why wouldn't you? That was a really long monologue. You are there. Okay. So anyway, now that I've finished lecturing everybody, the best card coming up, it's interesting, because this week is also, I'm going to hold it in front of my face so you can see it that way. How's that? It is the Two of Pentacles. So this is a week when a lot of us are balancing two different choices, very difficult choices. By the way, if you're listening and you want to call in, I'm Perry Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic. Julia, you're back. How I missed you. You didn't phone, right? You didn't call. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for coming back. How are you? Darling, can you turn up the... I can't hear you, Julia. I can't hear you. Okay. Julia, I hope you can figure out how to be with us. Meanwhile, while Julia is fixing her phone, or whatever it is, I will tell you that every week I notice that my clients are going through very similar things. They'll all... Did you get her?
I'm here.
Oh, hi, sweetie. I'm so glad we figured this out. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I am good. I like your energy. I'm glad you stayed around. Tell me your birthday. That's how I connect with people.
I can barely hear you.
I said, I'll project. Tell me your birthday. That is how I connect with people. How's that?
My birthday is May 5th, 88.
Cool. What is it with Tauruses? Everybody, you're everywhere. My mother, my best friend, my boyfriend. my new favorite caller.
We are. So stubborn. My favorite color, purple.
Yeah, but they're great. They're the most loyal, the truest friends. I mean, no sign is as cool as Pisces, let's face it, but Taurus, I mean, you guys are great. Okay, let me tune in on you for a sec. Yeah. I wasn't sure. Maybe I just agreed to something I shouldn't have agreed to. Okay, sweetie. Did you have a specific question, or would you like me to kind of babble
just
for it?
Just what you feel and see what comes through, really.
Okay, what comes through, not who comes through. Let's do what comes through. I did mediumship in the show last week, and there was some... A man, caller's late father, who wanted to make sure that we knew it was him, just as I asked if he'd served in Germany. Two things that my father brought back from when he had served in Germany jumped off the wall simultaneously. So I'd rather just stick to I'd rather just concentrate on you and your future right now. All right. Because, dead people throwing things around should be part of the job for me, but I'm still not used to it. Okay. Oh, this is a cool card. Okay.
Speakers, so you're breaking up so bad.
Oh, sorry. Here's what I'm getting for you. Hold on. Well, it's hard during a pandemic. There's some things I'm going to be able to say to everybody, so I don't want you to think like I'm some charlatan just making stuff up. One thing I do get about you is you're an extraordinarily tender and sensitive person. And I don't think you're able to turn that down very easily. I think that knob, that volume knob on that is always up to 11 on you. And I'm going to say that does not make for an easy life, but it makes for an extraordinary person. And And I think this past 2 weeks was a time of the kind of loss that I talked about earlier in the show for you. A lot of things went away. And they didn't go away because you were a bad Julia. You're a very, very good Julia indeed. The things or people that went away because they weren't good for you anymore. It wasn't where you were supposed to be. It wasn't what you were supposed to be doing. I'm not one of those people who goes around saying everything happens for a reason, because when I'm going through a hard time and somebody says that to me, I'm like, hold on, let me just get my machete. But it also feels like you're having a little trouble finding your feet in terms of, not finding your feet literally, they've just looked down, but finding your feet in terms of what you want and combining. I'll tell you what, before we've got, how many minutes do we have, producer Dave?
I'm sorry?
Oh, I was asking my producer how many minutes we had, because I want to tell you some important stuff for you, but 11 minutes. Okay. Julia, what I'd like to do is quote a bit of poetry for you and then tell you what I'm getting for you. But there's Robert Frost, was a great American poet, 20th century. And this line is from this stanza is from a poem called Two Tramps in Mud Time. And Julia, this is where I feel you are in your life and what you need, what you're working for. It goes, but yield who will to their separation. My object in living is to unite my avocation and my vocation, as my two eyes make one in sight. Only where love and work are one. Sorry, only where love and need are one, and work is play for human stakes. Will the deed ever really be done for heaven and the future's sakes? So I will send that to you if you get in touch with me on Perry Lyons on Facebook. But what I'm saying there is you're somebody, it's very hard for you to have like a dumb day job that you're very good at. And did you just hang up? Okay. Maybe the poetry was a mistake, but I was trying to give Julia a big compliment. And also, when I shared that poem, what that means is that I'm finding a lot of clients, a lot of friends are very concerned now with finding a work that means something to them and doing something they love. If they can't at this moment do something they love, then bringing their whole self to their job. The world is changing. We have a time to change for the better. And a lot of people are getting in touch with, because we're not seeing like people like fashion. We don't judge people on fashion right now. We judge people on what they bring to the table and what they can give. And with somebody like my recent caller, Julia, who has an enormous amount of potential, what I see is that, oh, good, you're back. I'm sorry, I thought I offended you with the poem.
I'm so sorry.
I'm like, what did I do? I'm so sorry. We'll quote poetry. Can she tell, like, I don't have a shirt on? What is it? The reason I said that, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to find something to hold my transparent tarot against so you can see it. Hold on. Let me use this. Okay. So what's coming up for you? A couple of things. First of all, if you have been, I don't get the feeling you're married. Stop me if I'm wrong, but
I am married.
You are?
We've been
You are
together
married?
for 11, but we just got married last October.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes I'm wrong. It happens to the best of us. Maybe what I'm getting is that you guys have a firm, and this happens sometimes, and I'm not making excuses, but if somebody's just fallen in love or they're the early stages of love, it shows up. If you're with somebody with whom you're very compatible and feel very safe, they come up as part of you. So sometimes I don't get it. Or sometimes I'm just wrong. Not very often. Okay. I like your husband. He's good people. He's very solid. Are you guys from the same hometown? It feels like, what?
No, we moved to his hometown.
Oh, okay. That's good.
We met in Las Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You'll have to call me privately and tell me that story.
Crazy.
Don't tell me, actually, I just got the story and it's adorable, but I don't think we'll go into it here. Okay. So the cards I'm getting for you they're terrific. The first card I got this is the Magician card, and I was laughing so hard earlier. It's two dragons entwined. And this says that you actually have kind of the soul of an entrepreneur, or I have the heart of a poet, the little jar of formaldehyde at my desk. But you're I just like you. It's so easy to just, sorry, I should concentrate more on what I'm doing, but you're so fun. I think you have some dreams that you sort of talk yourself out of. And girl, you're so young. I think you have a lot of creative potential. I think you're a really good writer. Although advising somebody to go be a writer right now is like, good luck with that horsesmithing job. Actually, writing, there is a lot of need for content out there right now. So if you write at all, I just get a lot of creativity and a lot of empathy from you. And I think that you've been doing jobs that you're good at, but if you're thinking to switch, are you thinking of switching jobs?
I've actually been thinking about getting back to work. I haven't worked in 6 years. I've been a stay-at-home mom trying to raise the kids.
Oh, good. Cool.
So kind of sort of doing my job.
Well, yeah. All of my friends who are doing that right now are like texting me at 3 a.m. and saying, tell me not to push this child out the window. I love this child. But, I don't, how people are doing it, I don't know.
One step at a time.
You're a good mom, too. The oldest they're two kids. It's a boy and a girl, but I can't tell. Oh, God, don't correct me. Because
I have 4 altogether, but I have 3 living in, 1 angel.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. It's funny. I'm sorry, but I was going to say 3, and then I changed. So always listen to your first thought. The next thing I was going to say is that it's time to turn your sorrow into beauty, because you've had a lot of sorrow, and you have such a joyful heart. Wow. I mean, just listening to your voice, I'm like, can I come over? Can we have cookies? Let's do each other a hair. It'll be great. But if you, oh gosh, one of your kids is all of your kids are very bright. One of them is kind of a little super genius. So when that happens,
yeah, that would be my baby.
Yeah, no kidding. Holy mackerel. It's a little hard having a super genius baby. They want your attention all the time. But it's good that
every second.
Yeah. I can't tell if this is a boy or girl. Sorry. Maybe I'm not
girl.
Okay. And there's a boy and a girl otherwise, right?
Yes, I have 2 girls and 1 boy.
Okay, back on track. Good. The boy is a little bit of a hellraiser, but he's interesting. You wouldn't think it when you look at him.
Oh, goodness.
He's a little bit of what?
Drives us crazy. He's a little mischief.
Well, he's a little bit of a sheep, like a wolf in lamb's clothing. Your other girl's she's so sweet. She just sort of keeps everybody sane and balanced. I love her.
Yes.
Yes. And they both love taking care of the younger one. They both think she belongs to them. Here's what I get coming up for you. But when you're when the two older kids fight, it's like Clash of the Titans in your house. Is that right?
Oh, World War 30. I think we're on 30.
I mean,
oh my goodness.
Kids fight. I mean, these kids are like exchanging fire from behind, through the living room, behind the couches. It's, wow. They'll grow out of that, maybe.
That is so funny. Oh my goodness. Every day. Every day.
My deepest sympathy that you have such incredibly energetic and intelligent and observant children.
And it's exhausting, but
slightly
fun.
dumber kids would be easier. Here's where I think you're going. I think your husband's getting kicked upstairs at work fairly soon. For a long time, it felt like he was kind of a square peg in a round hole, and then they're starting to figure out what he's really good at, which is something different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. His skill set and his job is what he's born being good at and what he learned to be good at are kind of two different things, and he made them work, but his job is finally figuring out how those two things can work together. He's going to make a lot of money in the next couple of years. I don't care what the economy is doing. He's going to be fine. You would make a fabulous graphic artist. If you wanted to learn that or like learn coding or something, you're a very quick learner. You think Super Genius Baby gets that from nowhere? No. Also,
that is so funny.
You're very gifted. You're very gifted at color design. And I would like you to contact me on my Facebook page because, like, tomorrow, give me your number. We'll do 15 free minutes because I was a little all over the place just because I like you so much and I have more to tell you. So will you do that? For everybody, my name, and this is for you. Not everybody gets 15 free minutes. But I do have a sale going on if you want a private reading. However, this young lady and you guys can go to Perry Lyons, that's P as in Periwinkle, P-E-R-I Lyons, L-Y-O-N-S, on Facebook, Perry Lyons Psychic, Google it, Psychic for Skeptics and Smart People. And my darling, if you get in touch tomorrow, I'll give you a free 15 minutes because I'm getting very, very vivid images for you. Deal?
Thank you. Yes.
You're welcome. We're going to be doing that in every show from now on. But I'm so glad you're here. So, guys, thanks for being on the roller coaster. That's the Perry Lyons New York City Celebrity Psychic Show. You are my cherished ducklings and love you all. And I'll see you next week at 9 p.m. EST, Canada, USA, UK, which is Scotland, Ireland, England, Australia, New Zealand, and Jupiter. Okay. Love you. See you soon. Bye-bye.
to A1R Psychic Radio, Earth's #1 psychic radio network, and watching Moonstruck TV, Enlightening Television. Welcome.
Time for Gemma Spirit World with Gemma. Live from GemmaSpiritWorld.com.
Connect direct. In North America, dial 888-454-2751. In London, 20-3519-2158. In Sydney, dial 02-8488-3147. Or online, contact us through our Facebook page, facebook.com/psychic radio.
Or one of our websites,
AskOneRadio.com or Moonstruck.tv.
This is Gemma Spirit World
On A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Good evening, everybody. I am Gemma, your host tonight. How are we all doing? My goodness, I think each week gets faster and faster. And it's just, my weeks get busier and busier. I've been putting it out to the universe that, for my booking system to be able to have clients booked in advance. Generally, I do week by week readings, and the universe certainly has been supporting me. I have been booking up in advance, and it's really nice to see and feel that my work is getting busy and that I'm helping people connect with their loved ones. I've had an unusual week with, generally I have lots of spirits in my house. I have times where they just aren't around, and my whole life I've seen spirits. I've been communicating with spirits since the age of 5. And to me, I just thought that was normal with everyone. I thought everyone could do that. It wasn't known until, I guess, around the age of 6 that not everyone could see spirits, and I would know things and be able to communicate with past loved ones. It was just lucky that I was had my support system. My mum, my dad were very supportive and open to me communicating with spirits, and I was able to share what I was seeing and feeling and hearing as well. This week I've had a male presence around my house. I'm lucky that at the moment my kids aren't with me. They're at their dad's house. And I've had a lot of activity, lots of movement in my house, lots of objects moving on their own, especially, water bottles rolling off the table, knife and forks falling off the table, just things that books falling off the shelf. To me, it's not scary, but to others that aren't used to, the spirit world and being around us, they could find it scary or, fearful, upsetting. But I welcome, any spirit that do come into my house. And oh my goodness, I seem to have. Sorry, I was just looking at my screen. I was just I am laughing just at the icon that's on my screen. And basically, our loved ones can connect to me. I have this young male around my house. He wears a black hoodie, black pants. He's quite thin. And he walks around in the morning and in the afternoon around my house. I can see him clearly except for his face. I'm actually sleeping in my children's room at the moment because I don't have a bed. But due to COVID, by the way, and obviously, and so basically there's lots of, he's been hanging out in my child's room, and my children are very sensitive to the spirit world, and they will openly share what they see. And it's just really nice that, I can explain to them as gently as possible what's going on without scaring them. So just a few things that, not all of us see spirit, but we can feel their presence. The temperature might drop in a room. Objects may move around you, lights flicker. Technology plays up, which is something huge for me. Technology plays up. The television turns off. Televisions turn on. Radio turns on. Sometimes, other things, doors shut. We can smell our loved ones around us. They might have been a smoker, and you can smell the tobacco. They may have worn a particular perfume, Pennsylvania, USA. Hello, Shauna. How are you tonight?
I'm okay. You?
Very well, thank you. How can I help you?
I was just wondering about my mom, if she's around and has something to say.
Okay, so I have a lady around me at the moment. She's really, I'm really drawn to her throat area. Did she have any issues with her throat at the time, or was there unsaid communication before she passed away? There seems to be something going on around communication with you and her. Just when she passed, has she had any issues around her throat?
Around her throat?
Yeah, around her throat. Had she had any issues with her throat? Because what she's letting me know at the moment is that communication is very hard. She's worried. She's here, but the message that I'm trying to get across is that there's some communication issues going in your life at the moment. You've got issues around communication with family around you at the moment.
When she passed, she couldn't breathe really well.
Yep. Okay. And that's why I have the issues around my throat. I feel like, so that's what she's letting me know. At the moment, she's just worried about family issues around communication. Is there an issue around you with close family? There seems to be arguments. There just seems to be issues. There's a lot of worry at the moment around within the family. What she's wanting to pass on is that she supports your decision making. She's letting me know there's there's been some decisions, really hard decisions around an issue within the family. Can you resonate with the issue that's going on your family at the moment?
My sister has stage 4 cancer.
Okay. So there's support around it. Okay, so around this, there's been some tough decisions, and the message that she has is that she's very supportive of the decision making, as she knows how tough it has been to see, for you to see, and what you've gone through with your sister. She's also your mum at the moment. She's handing me a bunch of flowers. So whether it was you or your sister, have you had a birthday recently? Or has there been lots of flowers?
You keep breaking up. I can't understand.
Okay. With flowers, I see lots of flowers around you. Had there been a birthday you celebrated, or your sister? Hello? Okay, we just had some connection.
Hello?
Generally, when spirit comes through, our connection or can interfere from her end. Yep. Okay, we're just connecting with Shauna again, her beautiful mum that's still here in the room. Okay, she's letting me know about a hip. Okay, let me see what's going on here. I'm just being shown a hip with a bone. Anxiety. Okay, I'm just feeling at the moment. So as I sit here and wait for Shauna to connect, and as her beautiful mum is here, she's pretty much showing a little bit more about herself. Okay. Alrighty. Shauna?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering, had there been have you celebrated a birthday recently? I keep seeing lots of flowers, either around yourself or your sister. I keep seeing flowers.
We didn't have a birthday anytime recently. The only thing we had was a celebration of life for her, for my mom.
Okay, so that's okay. I just keep seeing flowers. Just in regards to if your mum keeps showing me her hip. Had anyone had surgery on their hip? I keep seeing the bone.
No.
Okay, so the hip. There was no bone taken out for anything. Like, generally when the hip's been shown to me as a symbol, it's feeling like there hasn't been much support within either the system as within the hospital. Generally when the hip comes through the support system, had there been much support, as in financial support around your sister's surgery, around her health? It feels like there's been some lack of support around financials is what your mum's letting me know.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what's coming through. Your mum's also showing me, she's showing me a basket. I don't know whether at the moment you're collecting things or you're collecting things to take over. I keep seeing a basket and there's things being filled up into a basket or a crate. It's just, are you collecting stuff? Are you collecting things that are very close to your heart? It's like you're giving something that you have, or there's things that are moving from one house to another. Can you resonate with the collecting stuff, or even a basket filled of things?
A basket full of things?
Yes.
The only things I've really truly been collecting is just the money that I received that has to do anything with my mom, so that we can go on vacation like we were planning before she got sick.
Okay. So I see that, and what she's letting me know is that I keep seeing the sun, so getting more outside is really important for your health as well. I see that it just feels like I've got anxiety as well. So do you suffer from anxiety? Because my whole chest area to my head, or is there anxiety or hormonal issues going on at the moment around you? And that's what your mum's letting me know, what's going on around your health. Can you resonate with either anxiety or hormone? Okay, so that's what she's also letting me know. She's also letting me know that just to breathe, there's issues around breathing, or I think anxiety causes that, the fact that you feel like you're not breathing. Also, I have, that chest issues. Also, someone around you, your mum's also letting me know that issues around, so she's showing me a few things really fast. Your mum's actually communicating really quickly to me. Something about, has there been a move? Because I keep seeing a truck, if it's gone from one house to another. Has there been some kind of move, or even furniture being removed out of one house to another? I just keep seeing a truck.
A truck?
Yeah, like furniture's been taken out of a house. Does this resonate in some kind of way with the truck or furniture removal?
No, not really. I haven't been taking any furniture out the house.
Okay. No, is there anyone around you that's thinking of moving? Because I've just got this truck and it feels like it's like there's been decisions around.
We're thinking about moving some of the furniture out in like a week or two.
Okay, so that's what she's showing me. She's giving me the okay for that. Also, there's just that fear around money. What she's letting me know that everything is going to be okay. I keep seeing October 11th. October 11th seems to be a date. Have you got something coming up on October 11th? Or does it resonate in a way that's very connected? I'm connected to my heart chakra. It's whether it's a heavy issue or it's a feeling that you're it just feels very important. Something close to the heart is happening around October 11th.
Okay.
Also what she's letting me know is that she is just proud of you, proud of your decision making. She knows how tough it has been for you and for family around you. It's a lot that you've had to take upon yourself, and it's but what she's letting me know is that you don't have to carry everything on your shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very proud of you. She's always around you, but she's letting you know that you need to get outside more I just keep seeing the weather, I keep seeing the sun.
Okay. There's one. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay. You go.
I was also wondering if she has any idea where our dog Tilly is, because she's missing.
Okay, so with Tilly, your dog, I keep seeing a big field. I keep seeing grass, lots of grass. And I keep seeing a fence too, but it's like when I see it feels like a vacant block, because it's like I see houses around her, and at the same time I see like a vacant block. There's grass, but I keep seeing a fence. Have you got any vacant blocks or areas around your house?
Yeah, there's lots of them.
Yeah, and that's what I keep seeing, lots of grass. It's like the grass has grown on an area that should have a housing built on it, but it hasn't. And I keep seeing it's like it's fenced around the back, but at the front it's open. It seems to be close to a road as well. There's a road, and I keep seeing houses, but I keep seeing a vacant, even a for sale sign sticking out of the ground is what I'm seeing.
Okay.
And just a question with your dog, is it white or black? Because I keep seeing like a two-coloured dog around me. Was it white or black or white? Well, same colour. I've got white.
It's like
and
a white?
black. Like white
and black dog?
Yeah.
Black and white dog, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I've been shown. So yes, it's just to, and it's also what I keep hearing in the background. I keep hearing like a whistle noise. So whether the wind whips up and it makes a whistling noise, I don't know. It's something about whether the weather's been really windy where you are, but the weather, there's something going on with the weather conditions in that. It's like whether the dog was afraid of certain weather, like the weather when it's windy.
Okay.
But yeah, and that's what I keep seeing. But vacant block with a sale sign, and I keep seeing grass grown. So it's like an area that the grass hasn't been cut, but there's houses around it.
Okay.
Shauna, it was lovely to connect with you. Just know that your mum is proud, and she is, she's always around you. You're not alone. She's always with you, and just to look after your health was her biggest issue at the moment. Just look after your health.
Okay.
Thank you for connecting.
Thank you.
We have Tamira from India,
yes,
USA. Hello, how are you?
Yes, I'm here.
How can I help you tonight?
I'm sorry?
How can I help you tonight? What kind of guidance or messages, or how can I help you tonight with your call?
Okay, so I wanted to know, I don't know if you do questions like this, but I can't ever find a reader that can help me with a situation that is legal.
Yep, okay. I can give only yep, keep going, sorry.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. It's just I got in a little bit of trouble with an ex-boyfriend of mine, and I'm not like in a lot of trouble, but I'm in some trouble, and I just want to know what the outcome will be, and I just want to be able to walk away, freely from him.
Around this relationship, have you got a daughter, or a daughter that's not with him, or a daughter around you? Because I keep seeing a daughter around you, a little girl. I just want to see where that's coming from first.
You said there's a door around me?
Oh, no, a daughter. Do you have a girl or a young girl around you? I just want to see, because I just have a daughter around you at the moment? Do you have a daughter?
Do I have a daughter? Yes, I have a daughter.
Yes. Okay, and she's quite young too. Not the guy that you're with now is not her father. Is that correct?
That's definitely not. No, he's definitely not her father. He wants to be, but he wanted to be, but he's not.
Okay, good, because this is what I've got around you. I've got your little girl around you. I know that you're very protective of her. There seems to be, and I think that's what's my spirit guides are showing me is there's been some issues around that controlling behaviour around you. What I'm seeing for you is that, and okay, so what I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing. I keep seeing the jail bars, but in saying that, it's like, had there been a history, is there been any criminal history either on your side? Because I keep seeing the jail bars, but I don't see it. But it's like, it feels like the past has come back up into the present. So something from the past has been noted now.
Yes, this is somebody from the past. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so this is what I've got. So what I keep seeing around you is that I've got the number 8 come through. It's around money. So money has been an issue, or there's been issues in regards to money around this relationship as well. And I also feel like he's taken a lot from you. So what I'm feeling is that the energy that I have around you is that you felt like you've been trapped and haven't been able to get out of the relationship. And I feel that what I keep seeing around you is that legal support is, be careful. What I keep hearing is be careful who you talk to. Also, communication to be, what I'm getting is I keep getting the trap feeling. To be upfront and honest is what's going to help you move forward in the situation that you're currently in at the moment. Oops, that's okay. I'm sure I know that Tamira, she will, we are connecting with her again. Yes, we're just connecting. Lots of anxiety. I've got the anxiety going through the roof at the moment. Can feel it heavy on my chest. Okay, we're still trying to connect. It just feels like a waiting game on her behalf because I keep seeing clocks around her. And she may even feel like she's running out of time.
I'm sorry, what now?
Okay, so I have been obviously saying messages, so yeah, for later for you to re-watch the replay. But what I keep seeing around you that I'm not sure what you heard before you were disconnected, but what the message that I had come through is that to be open and honest and clearly state, the more open and honest you are about the situation, it's going to help you to be able to move forward. I see that I feel the anxiety around you. I see a clock ticking, and it feels like you might be feeling I have the feeling like you're worried about time and how long you have. I just feel like talking to someone that be careful. The message I had that was coming through was to be careful who you're talking to. Also, I keep seeing around you a female representative, someone that you can. It's keeping your daughter safe is what I keep hearing, and that the next 3 months you're going to feel a lot more freedom around you to be who you are and what you want to do. So I wish you all the best.
You see the outcome being good for me in court. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, sorry, I just got too much. I've got like anxiety going through the roof. I just feel it in my body at the moment. So I may have rushed, sorry, Tamira, off a little bit early. I only can talk about with what I see and what I hear. And I do trust that the messages that my guides that do and my support team behind me, I wish her all the very best. But yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone that's tuned in tonight. I look forward to connecting with you all next week. I'd love for you to follow my Facebook page, Gemma Spirit World, and have a great weekend.
To A1R Psychic Radio, Earth's #1 psychic radio network, and watching Moonstruck TV, enlightening television. Welcome.
Time for Persian Medium I Am Power with Fia Johann. Live from PersianMedium.com.
Connect direct. In North America, dial 888-454-2751. In London, 20-3519-2158. In Sydney, dial 02-8488-3147. Or online, contact us through our Facebook page, facebook.com/psychic radio.
Or one of our websites,
AskOneRadio.com or Moonstruck.tv.
This is Persian Medium I Am Power
on A1R, the Ask One Radio Network.
Times Square today. I am your host, Greg Roulette, and I am very excited for our next guest because she is known as the Persian Medium, the subconscious mind surgeon. She's a motivational speaker, clinical hypnotherapist, and celebrity psychic medium. This is going to be a fascinating conversation with my good friend, Fia Johansson. Fia, how are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
I am so excited to talk about what you've been up to because you've been getting some major attention lately, some amazing work with law enforcement. You've recently been featured in Forbes, Wall Street. Like, what's going on? Like, let's just start there. What's been happening with you?
Yeah, I'm shocked too, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm honored to be featured on Forbes magazine and also co-authoring with Jack and Phil. And at the same time, I find my purpose. Yeah. And my purpose was about to help others. And I started my career with law enforcement when I was at the age of 17. And I started in Stockholm. And when I came to US, I feel that I have to do the same because I do have a gift. I could help people, 1 million of them worldwide.
Yeah.
And why not? They need me and I need them to make them to feel good, relief. And then every families who reached out to me because of their missing persons, because of a lot of other individual cases, the most important part was if I can bring any relief and any happiness to them.
Yeah.
which for me was a blessing when I could feel that I could at least actually give them some closure for their thought, their emotional feelings, and then, you know, connection with themselves again.
Exactly. Yeah, families, we need a lot of that right here, right now, today. Why do you think this is all happening now, right? Was it a certain case? Was it just you saying, I need to break? Like, why is all this attention coming your way now? The books, the media, the new business, like, why now?
I've always been around media. But this time, because of a couple of cases that I can't mention because of the security reason, I've been very known, and those cases been kind of huge cases, and Forbes got attention. That was a blessing.
Yeah.
And that was the feeling actually that I had, and then they reached out, they wanted to feature me, and then after that everything, and I'm actually going to be featured on Wall Street Journal in July.
Wow.
So I had a interview with iHeartRadio today. They reached out after they saw Forbes, and it was amazing. People ask me, are you just finding missing people, or are you kind of like just working with the law enforcement? No, I don't. I actually work with individual cases with people, like when people wants to talk to me and communicate with me, ask me about anything and everything.
Yeah.
It could be their love life, it could be their investments, it could be any other type of the cases, like as a business entrepreneur that they do have. So that's what I do. Actually help them out.
When does someone seek out a medium? At what point in their journey, whether it's for a missing person, for a loved one, for like their own life, when do they seek you out? Are you the last resort to help give me closure to the case, or are people starting to really see the value in bringing you into a case early?
Definitely when all the cases are starting, so they know already about like what's going on around that case. But sometimes it's very hard to put all the puzzles together to find that a specific person or that a specific crimes. So that's why, especially cold cases, so that's why when I came in the middle, I'm receiving those messages, I'm connecting, and at the same time, I help them to put more puzzles together and more communication with people, and that would make them to succeed faster.
Now, is this something that law enforcement has been using for forever? Is this something new to them?
It's not something new. CIA actually used psychics for so many years, and also other law enforcement also using psychic. Google using psychics, and but it's not every person. So you have to have a talent, you have to have a gift, and they are not a joke. If you are not deliver, if you are just pretending or acting, nothing good is going to happen. So you have to have the gift, you have to have a talent, and they want to see the proof and test.
Yeah.
And believe me or not, you know, I think and I believe so strongly, law enforcement, they do have some psychic abilities by themselves, because they knew what's going on, but they're not really believing in their inner voice or their thought and subconscious until they get in connect, example, with me, and I'm just like, well, you already found it, but you pass it down. Why? Because you doubted about it. So we do all have, we are based on energies. We pick up energies, we're receiving energies, but we have to listen and we have to connect with that energies.
What do you think it is that makes you unique? Like, why do they bring you in for these cases?
Because I'm stubborn, and because I'm telling law enforcement what to do and not to do, and if they are not listening, I'm getting out from the room. And they know me. People who actually worked with me in the past, they know I'm real and I'm serious. People who may just shaking hand with me just because of other sources that have been interviewed or introduced by. So then they kind of like, it takes time for them, maybe about 24 hours or 48 hours to get to know me. After that, they would say, well, whatever you says, yes, we do.
I love that. And the stubbornness is taking you to really good places right now. I love it. Where do you want this to go? Like, so the writing the books, the getting the attention, working with law enforcement, working with, like, where do you see yourself growing this?
I have no roof. There's no roof for me. And as long as I can help other people, that's exactly what life is. I mean, I think I do have a gift just because of one purpose. Just be there for people and let people bring love and happiness to you. And as long as I know and I feel and I breathe, I would love to help as many as I can. So people who want to talk to me about their personal issues, because I'm a clinical hypnotherapist too, so I'm removing addiction, any type of addictions with hypno.
Yeah.
I'm also actually having master degrees, psychologist master degrees from actually University of Stockholm. So basically, I can do a lot for people as far as I did. All my life, like at the age of 7.5 when I found about my abilities.
Yeah.
From that time until now, everything is just rock for me.
I love that. Now, this is a fun question we ask everybody on the show. If you could go back in time, right? So whether this is you just starting your business, maybe it was when you were young and you found out these abilities, if you could give yourself a piece of advice, knowing now what you know and where this is taking you, what would you tell yourself?
Be your own leader. Lead yourself and always be yourself. Never try to pretend to be somebody. Never try to change yourself just because someone or somebody or some country wants it you to be. Bring your unique personality, tap into your talent and energies, and just bring inspiration to people. When we are sending love and inspiration, we are receiving the same.
Yeah.
So just be yourself, be happy, and be thankful.
I love that. Now, if someone is watching this right now, and I know they are, and they're like, I need a Persian medium in my life, I need her to help my organization, like, where can they learn more? Where do they see how you can actually help them?
Sure. I do have a platform named Avid Advice,
Okay.
A-V-I-D, Advice, avidadvice.com. So people can reach out through my avidadvice.com platform. I do have Instagram, Persian Medium basically. Just type Persian Medium.
Love it.
I have over 1,200,000 followers already, so I would love to have more followers. So, and also avidawakening.com is my place in Corona del Mar, Newport Beach.
Okay.
But right now the waiting list is about like February 23rd, 2020. But people who would love to meet me face to face, I would say go to fiona@avidawakening.com, send an email, and I will be there for you in no time.
Lots of different ways to learn more, lots of different ways to contact you. Please reach out because she can help you, whether it's getting closure or learning more or getting that insight into what you need to know. Fia, thank you so much for being a guest here
Thank you so
today.
much. Thank you.
Definitely. And we'll be back with more from Times Square today in just a minute.
Welcome back to the Global Entrepreneurship Initiative. I'm excited to introduce our next speaker, Ms. Fia Johansson, who's better known as the Persian medium and subconscious mind surgeon. She's a multi-talented motivational speaker, clinical hypnotherapist, and celebrity psychic medium. An author who works closely with law enforcement to help locate missing people and solve difficult criminal cases with detectives and as well as private investigators. Throughout her career, she's helped thousands of people identify personal roadblocks to help them truly believe in their own path to success, whatever that dream may be. Her greatest passion in life is helping others achieve their ultimate dreams and desires, teaching people to believe that truly anything is possible. Please help me welcome to the stage Ms. Fia Johansson.
Well, hello everyone. I love the spirit in this room. Really, I do. You guys having amazing spirits, which actually helping millions of people so far. As Nick said, my name is Fia Johansson. I'm a medium and subconscious mind surgeon. I will share a couple of my stories of my life, which both kind of funny, at the same time a little bit hurtful, but good to know about how the medium could feel sense as a person. I was at the age of 7.5 when I found that I have some sort of power. Of course, first it was kind of odd, a little bit difficult to understand myself, and I kind of like felt something is not correct with me because I could see, feel, and sense things before things happened. I went to my mom and asked, "What's wrong with me?" "Nothing, you're good." "Should I take you to the doctor?" "No, I don't know, but I can feel and sense that something crazy is going to happen to my grandma," example. "Something is going to happen to my uncle," and all this stuff. However, they're trying to tell me to don't say anybody, when you feel and sense something bad is going to happen to them. Because I don't want them to be scared and see that we should not be even near them. It says, okay, at the age of 7.5, I should just like not saying anything and just relax. At the age of 11, I found one of the most hurtful untruths about my life, which was completely true. I found out that my grandma, who actually I knew and I felt as a mom, is just my grandma and not my mom. My grandpa was my grandpa and not my father. My uncles, they never been my brothers and they've been just my uncles. And my mom, not ever been my sister, and she always been my mother. But this truth been always held and hidden by my family until my grandma passed away. Before that, I had a life as a princess, spoiled completely, and they would definitely give me anything and everything what I want. After she passed, I figured I don't have anyone anymore. My mom is too young. I don't have no feelings as a daughter and mother connections. I feel completely lost, and I found myself, what should I do now? I do have some gift that could help me so far, but should I just like push myself down and see that, oh, this is a trauma, I have to just like be depressed, now I lost this and that, and I found the truth about my life? And I found about my father. Who is my father? Somebody. Where is he? Another country. Okay. I tell myself, get up, stop it right now. It doesn't matter which family you had. It doesn't matter what they told you. It doesn't matter what happened. What it matters right now is to open the new chapter in your life. And I will completely left alone by myself without anybody to taking care of myself. At the age of 14, I asked my uncle, who left Iran to Stockholm, Sweden, if there is possibility to take me there. He said, maybe or maybe not, but I will do my best. 3 months later, I felt and I sensed I will be there. I'm not belonging in this country anymore, and I don't want to. I went to Sweden, Stockholm, and waited that my uncle is going to come and pick me up. Nobody showed up. Gosh, again, I'm here. My uncle is not here, and I don't even know that language. I couldn't speak English. Nothing. Okay. Then, Miss Fia, you are here with nobody again. So what happened? I tell myself, you are deaf and you are blind.